My name is Becky Billingham.
My name is Herbie Billingham. I'm Ben's stepdad. We live in Worcestershire, England. Our son's name is Ben Jasper. On the 19th of August 2006, Ben passed away in hospital, aged 8. He was the centre of our lives and everything revolved around him. We were happy for it to be that way. He came into our lives and changed us for the better. He was disabled and a very poorly little boy, but he dealt with all of that with a kind and gentle heart and a wicked sense of humour. He was our little man.
Hi, my name is Bill Neely. I live in Silver Spring, Maryland with my wife Edwina. We've been married 39 years this year. Our son Bill is our firstborn child. Bill developed a heart problem with complications of high blood pressure and irregular EKGs. This led eventually to cardiomyopathy.
My name's Kathy Cohn. I live in Long Beach, California. My son's name is Jack Ray Cohn. He was born December 24th, 1984, and he died June 30th, 2006 of a drug overdose. We did not see this coming. We dropped him off at college, and within the first semester he was doing drugs and choosing a path that led him to this end.
My name is Lorraine. I live in Calgary, Alberta. I am originally from Scotland. My son's name is Campbell Hamilton. Campbell was 26 years old when he awoke with a tooth abscess. It was very painful, so he took himself to the local hospital emergency department. 5 days later, he died on the operating table.
I'm Olga Carrion Jimenita Mathers. We are Ecuadorian and we live in Ecuador. Mi hija Jimenita falleció en los Estados Unidos cuando realizaba una pasantía para perfeccionar su inglés. Ella estuvo en el Hospital de Santa Bárbara por 9 días, en el cual la trataron, pero fue imposible mantenerla con vida. Gracias a la ayuda de Dios, a la ayuda de griefHaven, de mis familiares, de mis amigos, he podido sobrevivir en este tiempo.
One night I searched the word grief on the internet and I found the Erica Whitmore Goodwin Foundation and griefHaven. I immediately emailed Susan Whitmore and she got back to me within a couple of hours, letting me know that I was not alone and that the foundation was there to help parents like me.
We found out about griefHaven by searching on the internet. griefHaven has helped us by sending us the Package of Hope and Portraits of Hope DVD. Hearing people describe the emotions that they've been through and that they're going through has helped us to feel less isolated, as we can relate to them that the way that only parents that have lost a child can. It also gave us an idea of what to expect from ourselves as time goes by and reassured us that our feelings are normal.
I was turned on to griefHaven through a friend of mine who also lost her son at 18. She forwarded me the eHaven newsletter. I got on their mailing list. They sent me the Portraits of Hope, which I watched over and over and was able to identify with other parents with lost children, which I think is probably the most healing thing I have come across in my grief process.
When I visited the website, there was poetry, there was music, there was books, there was all kinds of resources for people for parents and siblings and families who were grieving the loss of a child. Susan sent me literature, and I believe it was the first griefHaven newsletter.
I discovered griefHaven from a write-up in the Association of Professional Chaplains for the San Francisco conference. It was advertised as a 4-hour seminar, and the title was, "How Do I Do This?" So I signed up for that seminar, and I was very pleased with the presentation that we experienced that day, and with what Susan is doing to help families who are grieving so that they can express their grief and experience healing.
We find the message board on the website particularly helpful on special occasions such as the New Year, where it can feel quite lonely, but there are usually uplifting poems and posts on there, and the other parents on there are very supportive and friendly. Having Ben's picture added to the griefHaven Loving Memory page is very comforting, to see his picture there with the other children and to know that there are other people thinking about him and reading about him.
Siempre abrimos la página de griefHaven y vemos los mensajes que envían y que enviamos para nuestros seres queridos. Eso es una gran obra que han hecho. Por ello quisiera agradecer de todo corazón a nombre de mi familia.
I read some of the newsletters that I get via email, and I find a number of the articles very helpful, very supportive for parents who are healing due to their terrible pain at the death of a child, or in some instances, the death of children.
I started emailing Susan Whitmore at griefHaven, and she started emailing me back, which I was very surprised about. To have that kind of personal attention was amazing to me. And then she was starting up a grief group, and I didn't realize I lived about 20 minutes away from her, and I have been able to participate in that group this last year. So this last year, griefHaven has really helped my heart and my soul through all of the different modes of support that they offer.
I would also ask that for anyone who is able to help fund or give donations, that they consider doing this, because I would not be where I was today if I hadn't had the support and the tools and made the decision that this was a defining moment, losing a child, but that life had to go on.
griefHaven is one of the factors that helped keep us going and come to the decision to bring Ben's little brother into the world.
So I would like to thank Susan for the tremendous work that you are doing through griefHaven to help families heal.
I say that griefHaven is a helping to me. I say, griefHaven, thank you for all the things that make it to me.
Please bless a brand new